everyone, today we're going to be checking out in this mod review the Dawlish Infant Furniture. She makes a bunch of functional furniture for your infants in The Sims, so I figured because infants they came out a little bit ago, but they have not been out for a year, and I feel like there is still so much stuff with infants in the Sims 4 world, so I figured we would cover some functional furniture to add into your Sims 4 game to kind of spice up your infant's kind of life. I feel like they do have a lot of objects in The Sims. When I say a lot, I mean they got a pretty good amount for when they first came out, but these new furniture pieces are a must-have in my opinion for your Sims 4. But anyways, let's hop into this mod review and see if any of these items you would be interested in downloading. All right, well, we are in game. I've got my test subject and I've got a beautiful house. As you can see, we've got some new items as you're probably seeing up front. We have some new strollers and we've got, these are blankets, but I think you can move them and put them back on, but I kind of like the look of them. This is another stroller. These are all functional. As you can see, it says put Hannah to sleep. Hannah is already in a functional furniture sleeping. I don't know if you can see her little snoring over there, but she got a little cranky, so I had to put her to sleep. Anyways, we also have a double stroller. This is functional, but it is not like usable, but it's functional to where you can put your Sims in the seats, and this is like a double stroller, as you can see. I did, however, renovate this room to be another showroom. I know if you've seen my toddler review kit for all of our toddler play toys, you would know that I made like a room that looked like a showroom, but for toddler toys. I did the same thing today with a bunch of her objects for infants. I'm sure there'll be more to come. She's always making something new for infants or just furniture wise. So her page is really cool. Go and check it out because she's got more furniture objects on here other than just infant stuff. But I figured today we'd cover more of the infant stuff. As you can see, this is a very famous, I feel like if you follow like a lot of momfluencers, you'll know the 4 moms like Momaru thing. As you can see, she is sleeping on the little bouncer. It's not like, I don't know if it actually bounces. I would assume not, but they can sleep on it and they're able to at least for Hannah, she's passed out. I don't know if there's any waking. I don't know if I can wake this child up, but she can do tummy time on it and stuff like that. The only funny thing is when they do tummy time, they kind of you can see these animations right here, but they sit like this, they do their tummy time, and you've just got a little bit more of another option to put your toddlers, your infants into another thing. You can see she's kind of standing up here. But as you saw when she was sleeping, when she rolled over, she almost rolled off of the thing. Don't worry, your kids, what is she watching? No, we're turning that off. She kind of rolled off. Don't worry, your kids won't roll off the thing. They just, animation wise, they have that to where they're sleeping. They will roll the other way. We also have another, playpen thing. I'm trying to get the adult in the room to move Hannah because Hannah cannot move by herself. This is going to be super interesting because I feel like dealing with toddlers or infants sometimes can be a lot. As you can see, she's hanging off the thing. Okay, so now I had to bring this out here because she couldn't actually lay on it, but now you can see this is a bigger kind of playmat for them, and they can play with the toys. They can do everything they can in the other playmat that we got with The Sims. If you don't, oh, she's hungry. You know what? We don't got to worry about it anymore. But as you can see, we have this playmat here, which came with Growing Together. But if you don't have Growing Together and you want more options to play with, you can download these items for your infants and have them, have the ability to play with the toys. So this is that animation of them playing with the toys. It's super, super cute. And they still get all the same stuff that they would get with the playmat with different milestones and stuff. But it just looks a little cuter. There are a bunch of swatches for this too. I just picked the pink one because it went with our pink theme in here. But the other thing that we'll check out is this little swinger thing. So they kind of all do the same thing, but they look different, so you can have, more options for what you want to do with your infants. You're able to put them in your inventory too. So maybe if you wanted to take this, to another family member's house or wherever you're going, you could put them in your inventory and then just take them back out and just put them, you know, where they are. So that is a super nice feature as well. Well, Hannah had her first blowout, but I need her to sit in the swinger. And this is basically what this looks like. She's just gonna have to bear with us for a moment. She can go to bed and she can do tummy time, and she can also just sit in here. I'm gonna have to take care of this real quick, folks. This is another one which is kind of like a rocker thing with toys on it as well. I know these animations seem very similar, but it's just, I feel like it's nice because it gives you options on what you want. Maybe you didn't want this in your game and you wanted this one, the swinger, and stuff like that. So you can kind of have them kind of anywhere around the house. We did the playmat. I'm trying to remember what I did. This car seat is also functional, but I placed it there. Again, they just lay in it, so you could have like more, you know, storyline options with like having a car seat. It's not, you know, functional, like your Sims can't like carry it up, but it's still quite cool because you could take this to like maybe your Sims family house and just have your infant, you know, sleep in the car seat. There's also another playmat here as well, and I will have our Sim bring Hannah over to that playmat because I believe they can also, oh my God, she's like upside down. Okay, well, let's see how long it takes them to move her to this thing. So like the rest of the stuff in this area is more like for your infants to sit in, but this one's pretty cool as well. You can put Hannah down here. This is also like, it's a pack and play. You're able to like change Hannah's outfits. You can put Hannah down here to just rest. It is capable with twins as well. So if you had twins, you can use it for your twins as well. Like it's got a mattress in here as well. And then you can just kind of like drag these things over there. No, she puts the kid in before I was able to actually put her in the pack and play. Now she's just in the air. This is not what I wanted. Anyways, but you can move this stuff. So if you wanted to put this in your inventory, and then if you look down below, you can actually put Hannah in the pack and play. So she can come over here and put that in her inventory. And then put Hannah to bed here in the pack and play. Now again, you can use twins for this. So if you did have twins, they can go in the pack and play together. And Hannah will go to sleep in this pack and play. Again, it is also able to be put in your inventory like all these items. So you can carry them to wherever your location you're going to. Or if you just wanted to remove it from wherever it was, you could do that as well. We do have some strollers out here that I was gonna show first, but then Hannah was already asleep in the other place. So we can put Hannah down in this stroller as well. Although she is, I feel bad for this kid. I have been all up in her personal space this video. It's kind of self-explanatory items. Like none of this should be too hard to get the hang of, but it just adds more to your game with just making it a little bit more realistic to have more options, more furniture options for your Sims. I feel like with the playpen, it's nice, but sometimes it is nice to just be able to have some extra items, you know, a little cuter items within your Sims 4 game to make it a little bit more realistic. The strollers are a nice touch as well because it does add for that, you know, kind of decor part of it, but you can also, again, put your infants in there. And with that, that's pretty much it. Not too much, not too difficult of a mod review today. It is considered a mod though because it is, you know, it's furniture, but it's also functional. They have the animations in there. And yeah, I think one of my favorite things is this pack and play just because we don't have a lot of items where we can just like grab it and put it in our inventory in The Sims. So it is nice that with any item I can just like drag it and put it in my inventory. But yeah, no, I'll link, as always, the modder. I'll link Dawlish's Patreon page in the description so you guys can download all the items that you saw today. Again, she does have other furniture pieces on her Patreon page, so definitely go check it out. If you weren't interested in the infant stuff, they still do have other furniture stuff for like your main Sims 4 game. But anyways, with that, I will end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching today's YouTube video. I know it's a little bit short, but trust me, these are absolute must-have furniture pieces for your infants. I know for me, when I first discovered them, it was absolutely amazing because number one, the items are so detailed as you can see in the game. There's obviously a lot of thought that goes into making the furniture pieces and making it functional with infants. I feel like this just adds to your game in maybe a little way or a big way, but you're able to have more items for your infants to make it a little bit more realistic to what items you would be seeing with infants in real life. And this is probably my favorite part, is being able to kind of like pick it up and move it wherever and not have it be like a crib where you can just keep it in like the one spot, but you can really kind of go wherever with it. So if you did go with your Sims to maybe an event and you needed, you know, something for your infants to sleep on, you can just bring one of the things with you and have them sleep on, you know, the strollers or the car seat or whatever it is, and have them, you know, get their sleep, because we all know infants can be, you know, a lot. They can be a lot in The Sims. Let me know your thoughts on this mod and if you would download these into your Sims 4 game. And if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But with that, I will see you all on Monday.